With the support of the Australian government, Skills for Inclusive Growth presents. In a previous video, we spoke about tsunami. And in this video, we're going to talk about the evacuation procedure when a tsunami warning is issued. Let's now look at the tsunami evacuation procedure. Room evacuation procedures. Locate the all clear tags or chalk to mark doors of rooms that have been cleared. Knock on the door of the guest room and shout tsunami evacuation.
Tsunami එනවා ඉක්මනට රුටට යන්න ඉක්මනට Tsunami වඩ සීක්‍රම මේලක පොංග
If there is no response, enter the room. Make sure the guest evacuation team has the master key to enter the rooms. Search the bedroom and bathroom areas and check any walk-in cupboards. If the room is empty, mark that the room has been checked and is empty. Proceed to the next room. If the room is occupied, tell the guests to proceed to the evacuation area immediately. Provide directions to the evacuation route. Tell the guests to leave their luggage and bring only their valuables and identification cards. As the guests leave the room, make sure the door is locked and mark the room as having been checked and move to the next room. If there is a guest in the room who does not want to leave, do not mark the room as empty. However, do proceed to the next room. When the whole floor has been checked, double check the rooms without the mark and make sure all the rooms are empty. When all designated rooms are checked and clear, the evacuation team members should assist other team members, and when or if they do not require assistance, should proceed directly to the evacuation area. Some guests may require physical assistance to evacuate. Assist disabled guests or guests to the evacuation area or emergency staircase if there is one. If there is not enough staff to assist, ask other guests to assist the person. If nobody is able or willing to assist, leave those guests needing assistance in the staircase area until all rooms on the whole floor are checked. Return to assist the disabled guests to reach the evacuation area. All clear tags are to be placed on the doorknobs after a guest room is checked and cleared, or use chalk to write clear on the door. This will avoid double checking and can help when searching for missing guests. All clear tags should be stored in fire hose cupboards, in room service trolleys, as well as at the housekeeping department or wherever the emergency keys are stored for collection. All clear tags can also be used by other departments to notify those rooms and facilities are successfully shut down. All staff involved in evacuation should be informed about where all clear tags are stored and make use of them wherever it makes sense. When a tsunami warning is issued, the evacuation procedures of lobby, restaurants, bars, meeting and banquet rooms. Cease all serving, stop any music and turn on lights. Inform the guests in the room of the tsunami alarm and tell them to proceed to the evacuation point. Point out the direction to the evacuation route and the nearest emergency exit. Direct all guests out of the room. Evacuate the guests closest to the exit first and then work through the room. If appropriate and or necessary, inform all tables individually and tell the guests they must proceed immediately to the evacuation point. If any guest needs assistance to evacuate, instruct other able persons to assist. If nobody can help, leave the guest in the place and assist them once all the other guests have been evacuated from the room. If any guest refuses to leave the room, he or she must be escorted out by 2 staff or security staff. Check toilets, storage, and all other rooms in the area. Once all the guests have been evacuated, turn off all lights and any powered appliances, close and lock the door. Place an all clear tag or chalk mark on the door to indicate that the room has been checked and is empty. Beach, swimming pool, and outdoor amenity evacuation procedures. If the hotel is located on the beach and/or has a swimming pool on the ground floor or has other outdoor amenities such as a tennis court, the hotel is responsible for alerting all the people on the beach and swimming pool of the tsunami warning and to continue with evacuation procedure. As some of the guests may be swimming or doing other sports, for example surfing or sailing, it is important to be able to inform them using megaphones or other signals that can get their attention. Get the attention of guests by shouting "Tsunami evacuation." Make sure that the people in and on the water understand that a tsunami warning has been issued and that they need to get out of the water and evacuate. Check all restrooms, toilets, change rooms and showers to make sure that people are aware of the warning. Place an all clear tag or chalk mark on doors to indicate that those rooms have been checked and are empty. Guide guests to the emergency exits and direct them to the nearest evacuation area. Remain in the area for a safe period of time to ensure that nobody returns, for example to get their belongings, pilfer others' belongings, or to watch the tsunami come. After the tsunami, in the case of an evacuation of a specific area or entire building, no one should return to the property until an all clear given by the authorities. To ensure that it is safe to return, evacuation orders may remain in effect long after the first wave arrival, up to 5 hours after the tsunami has hit. A series of waves may follow the first wave, an increase in size and force. No one should re-enter the property or proceed down from a vertical evacuation until the proper authorities give an all clear. Elevators should remain secured until all clear is announced. After a tsunami, a range of dangers may be present. You should be aware and show caution of the possibility of live and exposed electrical wires, flooded areas, leaking gas, leaking chemicals, leaking flammable liquids, damage to the building's foundation, damage to underground piping, damage to the building, for example broken glass, other structures, etc., fallen debris and obstructions, loose overhanging items, unsafe patios, roofs and balconies. If you notice any of these hazards, alert management and keep guests away from the affected area until it is rendered safe or cordoned off. Be prepared for tsunami. It can hit your hotel, your life and the lives of your guests at any time, as happened in 2004 in Sri Lanka.